Ahead of China-India Lieutenant General level meet tomorrow, India Today has exclusive visuals of the venue of the meet. The meet will take place at the border personnel meeting point in Chushul, Ladakh, near the line of actual control. There are these exclusive visuals that India Today has sourced of the camp where both the top army officials will be meeting. The Indian Army will be represented at the military meeting by Lieutenant General Harinder Singh, who is the commander of the Leh-based 14 Corps. The Tibetan Division commander will be representing the Chinese side. There will also be brigadier level commanders from both sides with local representatives. The meeting is being held around a month after a physical standoff between Indian and Chinese troops on the banks of Pangong So in Ladakh. Let's quickly go over to Abhishek Balla joining us along with Ashraf Wani to give us more details. Abhishek, do take us through the Lieutenant General level meeting that will take place tomorrow. India Today has accessed some exclusive shots of the venue. Do take us through what's in store for us. The meet will take place at the border personnel meeting point in Chushul, Ladakh.
Well, this meeting is extremely important in wake of what has happened over the last 1 month. And what I've been able to gather is that, the Indian side will push for a de-escalation, and the agenda from the Indian side would be that there should be an immediate de-induction of the troop deployment that was done by both the sides. It was triggered by China doing a massive troop deployment, also de-induction of the heavy weapon systems that were brought in close to the LAC. And the big focus, of course, from the Indian point of view is going to be the problem at Pangong. So India believes that, that's the trigger and the root of the escalation, because the Chinese came to a point and built up a permanent camp in the lake, on the banks of the lake, which was an area under Indian control till now. To be very specific, this was the Finger 4 area. The lake is divided into 8. That's what really triggered it all off. So India is going to push for the fact that there should be de-induction from all places, and status quo should be restored, especially in Pangong So.
Right. Let's quickly go over to Ashraf Wani joining us for more details on that. Ashraf, we're looking at high-level talks there with regards to India-China standoff. Can you tell us the situation on ground at the borderline between the two troops? So far, what's been the situation? Are they holding off until meetings take place?
Absolutely, Nabila. Basically, this is the first time when this kind of aggression is being seen by the Chinese side on the line of actual control. That is why the things had reached to that extent where now the lieutenant generals of the both armies are going to meet tomorrow. And it is the first time in the history regarding the border dispute in the Ladakh region of Union Territory of Ladakh that this kind of meeting is scheduled tomorrow. But basically what the Abhishek was mentioning, that is the important point, that this tension was triggered by the China by deploying huge number of troops on the line of control, then building some permanent structures, and that was responded by the Indian Army during last 1 month. The build-up is still continuing from the Indian side because India wants to build the more number of troops as compared to the China, so that it could be a kind of a pressure tactics. If you keep army here, we are going to keep army here. If you are going to bring weaponry here, we will also bring weaponry here. That means eye-to-eye contact and face-off between two armies, which can trigger at any time. That is why there are attempts mostly from the Indian side that India wants the things should be settled in the peaceful manner and by the negotiations. That is why this meeting has been managed and arranged on the line of actual control in Chushul. But all eyes will be on the meeting. What will come out? Will the China agree to the demands which are being made by the Indian legal demands and imparted demands by the Indian Army on the line of actual control, that the status quo should be maintained on the line of actual control as it was earlier to May 2. On the May 2nd, the build-up was started by the Chinese, not by the Indian Army, and it is the responsibility of Chinese Army now to remove the troops from these positions so that India could also remove the troops and the weaponry from the area.
Right, Ashraf, thank you very much for joining us.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.